How do I use suitcases as a bedside tables? Have you ever thought about turning vintage suitcases into stylish bedside tables? This creative idea not only adds charm to your bedroom but also showcases your love for antiques. Let's discuss how you can make this work in your home. First, when selecting suitcases, look for ones that are sturdy and have a flat top. You want them to be similar in size for a balanced look on either side of your bed. Consider the style and era of the suitcases to match your room's decor. Next, check the condition of the suitcases. They should be in good shape. If they need a little care, lightly clean and polish them to keep their original charm. Be cautious not to overdo it, as too much restoration can lessen their antique value. Now let's talk about placement. Position the suitcases beside your bed, ensuring they are stable and won't tip over. You can add felt pads or small rubber feet to the bottom for extra stability. This will help protect your floor and keep the suitcases secure. Once you have them in place, it's time to add some decorative touches. Consider placing vintage travel stickers, ribbons, or small collectibles on the suitcases. These items can reflect the era or style of the suitcases and enhance their appearance. Functionally, you can use the suitcases just like any bedside table. Place lamps, books, or personal items on top. The interior of the suitcases can serve as storage for small items like jewelry, reading materials, or personal care products. To create a cohesive look in your bedroom, think about combining the suitcases with other antique or vintage items. Old trunks or vintage lamps can complement your suitcases beautifully. When displaying antiques like vintage suitcases, remember their historical significance and aesthetic appeal. By using them as bedside tables, you add a unique decorative element while preserving their functionality. This way, you can appreciate the suitcase's original purpose while integrating it into your modern home decor. As a collector, keep in mind that while using suitcases as furniture, you should handle them with care to maintain their condition. Try to keep any modifications minimal to preserve their original character and historical authenticity. Lastly, feel free to experiment with different arrangements to highlight the suitcase's unique features and your personal style. Using suitcases as bedside tables is a fun and stylish way to incorporate antiques into your home. With a little creativity and care, you can transform these vintage pieces into functional decor that tells a story.